is that. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Belt.
Thank you, President Gaby. The CSBA convention was my second one. Was a worthwhile time, not only because we were given this award, but hiking the city streets with Mr. Shrum was quite adventurous. But we'll have to tell you about that later. We literally hiked city streets of San Francisco, finding our restaurant. But it gave us opportunity to actually, as we did in the previous event, grab small moments, as Dr. Villegas and I were talking about earlier, to get to know each other even better, because quite often we're coming and going and we don't get a lot of personal time. That gave us that, even in the midst of the all hands on deck, what to do with Denton in the very first evening. And part of our team had to come back home and we missed out getting some of that personal time. The Sunday, I attended the dance showcase, which was this all high schools of Visalia, Lindsay, Tulare Union, dance studios from all over the county came together to show their best. And as I loved all the students doing that, but I couldn't help but LJ Williams looks absolutely stunning. Thank you, Eric, and the whole team that have literally put the sparkle back into a real gem of Visalia, as well as Visalia Unified. LJ Williams looks good, sounds good, smells good, and will be an amazing opportunity for all kinds of events to continue to really utilize one of the best things about Visalia. Today, I actually was honored to be listening in with Vicki Leone and our CTE team to the president of the American Welding Association. I think I said that right, who came from New York. He was in town in the area to address some students at COS this evening, and actually the central section of American Welders Society. But he got the opportunity to light a fire under a lot of our high school students. They came from all 4 high schools who were in metal shop. Metal shop teachers came as well, and lit them up that there is a need for CTE, for welders particularly. It was his focus, 90,000 a year for the next 5 years. And so as we were talking earlier, our students need all the tools, critical thinking, as well as hands-on opportunities of what a career could be. And he was honest. You may change careers. How many of us have done that throughout your lifetime, but you get your feet wet. So I say kudos to Matt Miguel and Chris Huff from COS, who assisted having this event this morning. Like I said, it was an hour, but we don't know how far that investment will go. The last thing I'd like to address a little bit is I am encouraged at how much we're seeing with our student services, particularly in trying to help culture of our students, our campuses, at every campus at Visalia Unified, and the work that Stephen Amundsen is doing and all the team to actually invest in changing mindsets, because we keep talking about it. I had a teacher this week send me a glaring report that in his 5 classes, just through December 5th, he had 2,746 tardies. That's 2,746 interruptions in that class, those classes, every day for the last few months. Culture has to change. Mindsets have to change. Somehow we need to encourage students to have a conscience. And so all the things that we're doing, connecting, helping to create for them a motivation to be there and to be there on time is what we're working at. And so I will be proposing some things we talked about in our study session yesterday. Check these things at the door of every class every day, and you pick it up at the end of class. Might be a good start.
Trustee Case-Bear Solano.